It's vegan recipes as far as the eye can see. Cause there ain't no meat, there ain't no eggs, there ain't no cheese, not even if you...
Hi there! Today I am sharing one of my absolute favorite recipes with you. It is called Quinoa Tabouli, and I'm just going to jump right in and get started. It's really truly one of my favorite recipes. I have my quinoa rinsed and already cooking just according to package, and I did a generous 3/4 cup, and then it's going to start to boil, and I'm going to put a lid on there and let it cook about 15 minutes. While that's cooking, I'm going to cut my cherry tomatoes. If you have some fresh from the garden, that would be great to use. I'm going to use 1 pint. I'm getting my vegetables all cut up. I have the cherry tomatoes. There's a lot of seeds in the middle. Sometimes I like to take some of those out and just leave the red part on the outside. My purple onion is soaking. I really prefer to soak onions first, otherwise they can just be too overpowering. I can hear that that's boiling, so I'm going to hurry up and put a lid on, and I'll be right back. Peel your cucumber first, and then I'm going to see how many seeds. There's kind of a lot. I might take out some of those. It just kind of will hold up better in the tabbouli. If you don't, it's fine. You want them in nice cube size. I'm gonna add those to my tomatoes, and that bowl is looking pretty. I am gonna let my onions keep soaking until the last minute when I put it together, because I like them to be mild in flavor. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the dressing. I'm gonna start with a 1/4 cup of olive oil. I'm gonna add 2½ teaspoons of garlic salt, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano. I like it, so I kind of make it a full teaspoon. We are going to do 1½ tablespoons of lemon juice. I'm just gonna eyeball it. There you go. You don't really have to be super precise. Then I'm gonna do some white vinegar, 2 teaspoons. I'm gonna chop up my fresh basil, but it's early in the season, so we don't have a whole lot, so I'm gonna put a little bit of fresh basil, and then I'm gonna supplement with this basil right here, and it'll be just fine. But the fresh basil does give it a really great taste. And then the last thing to add before I whisk it, I believe, is just 2 teaspoons of sugar. And I'm gonna stir that up good, and then my quinoa should be done, and I'm gonna mix it all together. I'll be right back. That looks good. All mixed together. I'm gonna put that to the side. I did drain the onions. I'm going to add them to the cucumber and tomatoes and stir those. Doesn't that look pretty? Also, my quinoa is done. This is what it looks like. I like to cool mine down, so I did rinse it in cold water because I wanted it to stop cooking. But I'm gonna go ahead and add that. You can tell that 3/4 of a cup makes a lot. There's a lot of quinoa, but it won't go to waste. I'm gonna gently stir all this, and then I'll add the dressing. And this is good if you would let it sit a little bit in the refrigerator to get cold and to absorb all those yummy flavors of the dressing. I'm gonna add a little bit of pepper, and then I'm gonna give it a taste. I'm going to try to get a bite of everything in here. It is so good. I never get sick of it. Vegan or not, people will love this Quinoa Tabouli. Give it a try, and please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. That's it. I hope you try it. I hope you enjoy it.